Okay, everybody, welcome back for another episode of Master Command. We're going to be continuing our light core playthrough, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to head over to the east. We need to visit this herd, visit this village. We're going to cut across here, come visit this fort, come over here, get another settlement in, come over here, get another settlement in, and then these three will give us our French Guard. We'll come briefly check out this fort, see what that is, and then we'll come up here and fight the Marauder army. I'm also hoping that this herd will give us some food, since we will be running out soon-ish, and I would rather not have to buy food anywhere for the moment. So anyway, let's go ahead and get moving. I'm just gonna march normally. We move fast enough as it is. Oh man, we could skin him. No, we're not gonna skin him. We're gonna take the mascot. What do you give? Morale and reload? Do I have anything that's just reload? Like, does anybody have like a anybody have a ramrod? I don't know that anybody does. That's a really good ramrod. We're not gonna switch that one out. I could give it to the dragoons. No, we won't do that. What I was actually thinking is we can take this and give him the bear. And then maybe later, like if we open up another slot here, we can throw the bear on the chasseur instead. Okay. Then let's visit over here. Okay, we got our visit in. I think we will buy one thing of food. We still have some money in the bank, so hopefully if we come across any encounters that need money, we can still resolve them. Okay, nice. Excellent dragoon sword, excellent heavy socket bayonet, and a good dragoon sword. So let's throw the good dragoon sword on one of our guys. How does this compare? It's fairly similar. Yeah, I think the excellent dragoon sword just kind of isn't worth it. Because look, I'm looking at the stats, right? You get 19 from the excellent dragoon sword. You also get 19 from the good cuirassier sword. And over here, the saber gives you 20. That's not even including the plus 10 stamina on top, right? Like, I'm just looking purely at like the melee stats. And this one, the excellent hussar saber gives you 20 total stats. So arguably 3 melee might be better, but there's also the 5 stamina to take into consideration, right? And he's getting extra combat effectiveness when he's above 75 stamina. So I think the dragoon sword isn't worth it. Maybe we just sell it. But we will throw the heavy socket bayonet onto those grenadiers for sure. Does anyone need this light socket or normal socket bayonet? I don't think so, so I think it can be sold. Yeah, we'll go ahead and sell these off, I'm thinking. Okay. Let's go ahead and oh, there's an encamped army that we can fight later. Yeah, let's take the chance for attrition. I think it's fine. Oh yeah, that worked really well in our favor. So let's maybe give these guys the heavy sabers. Well, here's the thing. When you look at the stats, the heavy sabers are giving 22 total stats, whereas the excellent cuirassier sword is giving 23. There is 1 stamina, right? Give or take. But the excellent heavy saber, maybe not necessarily better than the cuirassier's sword. But I will switch it. How do these compare? Okay, they're just like inversions of each other. Here, I'll give you that heavy saber. Do I want to give you a cuirassier's sword? The Hussar Saber technically gives more. That's 20 versus 19. Yeah, we'll leave him with the excellent saber. Maybe if it were an excellent cuirassier sword, I'd make the switch, but not for just a good one. You'd give these guys Potsdams and then they'd be a little bit better in melee. What is this? Excellent Potsdam. How does this compare? A little worse accuracy, but it's pretty much better everything else. Let's go ahead and make that trade. And then I can give them the Good Soul, which is pretty much a straight upgrade. And we can sell that. And I think we're good there. Yeah, so we can... let's keep the good Neustadt for now, just in case. I mean, I guess these guys would get a good Charleville, which the good Charleville... probably better than the Neustadt. I mean, definitely better when it comes to shooting. I don't know if the melee stats will be better, so we'll hang on to the good Neustadt for now. And then we do see a patrol up here. Let's come over here real quick. No! Gosh. Oh, that's so annoying because I was even trying to like click up and not interact with this encamped army. We just run. I mean, take 10% attrition, 16 food loss. I think we... Let's take a look at their army. They've got 2 Royal Horse Guard. 2 Foot Guard. I really don't want to fight these guys at the moment because the Marauders, they'll also give us they will also give us, what do you call it, doctrines once we fight them. So I think we just leave these guys. Kind of stinks that we just took all that manpower attrition, but okay, there, we visited another town. Let's come over here. Yeah, let's fight that patrol. Okay. Gustavian. Nothing too crazy. This seems a lot more manageable. Okay. We'll go ahead and load into battle then. All right. So, for this battle, we're going to kind of as normal use this as a defensive position for us. But I'm going to leave our forces a little bit further back than normal, and then march up once they are getting close to the river, because I want to draw them across the river. Or even better, have them sit in the river. Meanwhile, over here, we've got most of our cavalry moving out, we've got our 5th Royal Artillery moving up, and we have 2 German Fusilier units. Over here, we want to do something similar, either draw them into the river or across it, and then as they're crossing, we hit them with our Fusiliers and with our artillery, and then once they come across the river, we send in the cavalry to finish them off. Over here, we are not going to be so offensive. We've got the Swiss over here, the Chasseurs, we've got our artillery here, and then we have our Grenadiers. I need to move the Grenadiers up. And the Grenadiers and the Dragoons and these Hussars are in reserve just in case we get charged by the Hessian cavalry, which isn't all that scary, but our Fusiliers are Actually, they have decent melee, not like amazing, but it's decent. So we just want to make sure that they are not going to get instantly like routed and destroyed by the enemy. Let's see what their range is like. 180. Oh well, they have excellent Jaeger rifles. Of course, it's like 181. So these foot guards both have really long-range weapons. Everyone else, it doesn't look like they're quite so long-ranged, so that's good. Here, maybe we hold fire for a minute. That wasn't terrible, and I think we hit the cavalry. Yeah, we hit the cavalry, which was pretty decent. Go ahead and bring you guys over a little bit. Bring the Grenadier Cheval up. While you guys hold your fire for a minute. Let's let them get really close to the river and then run up. Oh, these guys are already across. You guys can open fire. You guys can open fire, and you guys can open fire. And then let's start getting our cavalry around. It's like we'll get off another shot here, and honestly, that might just do them in. Yeah, that was great. Go ahead and get all these guys turned then. Have you guys run. Dragoons, move up. Oh, you guys are still holding fire. Shucks. Tsars move up. Grenadiers move up a little bit. Go ahead and send the Grenadier Cheval in. You guys hold your fire. Finish them off. Everything else over here is looking okay for the moment. Guys might need to be replaced, so let's go ahead and get into position. These guys are not very good in melee, so let's just charge them. Bring the gentleman cavalry this way. Okay, you guys fall back. We'll get our veteran German Fusiliers up there. Nice, we knocked out that officer. Let's start hitting the foot guard here. Let's hit these guys. Looks like the Hessians here are coming in. Let's get ready for them. Let's actually bring the general over here. pull back. Let's pull back. Yeah, hit the veteran foot. Keep working that cavalry. I'm good with that. Yeah, hit those foot guard. Let's swing the dragoons around this way. Let's charge in while they're not really braced or ready. Hit them, please. And you guys I'm gonna have move up and hit that Hessian cavalry. Oh shoot. And then charge in. And you can charge in as well. And we'll knock out those foot guards. And then once these guys are out, that will be it. Let's tell all artillery to hold your fire. Don't splash our own guys over here. Perfect. Oh, an excellent breastplate, excellent Tula. Yeah, this is pretty good stuff. Let's go ahead and go with the veterancy and the food, because we definitely need the food, and I want to get our veterancy up some more before we get into these last battles. Let's go ahead and roll for a good melee trait. This would be good if we only had cavalry, but we do not. So let's find a good... Here we go. This is pretty decent. And let's throw the excellent Tulas on you. Let's find someone to throw this excellent breastplate on. Yeah, let's give it to you. Oh, can you guys upgrade? You can. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. It will temporarily make you weaker, but that's okay. This heavy jacket we could throw on the dragoons probably at some point. Morale and move speed. What if we give you these excellent gun picks instead? I think that works a little bit better. Okay, we're definitely going to sell this. And probably sell the gun picks, the basic gun picks. Because you have a gun tool, you have a gun tool, gun tool, gun tool, gun tool, gun tool. No gun tool, actually. And no gun tool. Okay. So it's actually worth keeping, I guess. For now. Let's go ahead and come over here. Winchester. Oh, there's another encamped army. Perfect. And we got our French guards. Yeah, what do French Guard need? Cheese, of course. I could probably use... This isn't terrible because it gives them a little bit better melee. The good Neustadt. Yeah, let's give you the good Neustadt. Let's throw that on you. Sure, that seems decent for now. Yeah, I do like them all having great coats because they do get into melee. Could give you the extra stamina and move speed, or... Yeah, we'll do that. And then let's do that. Yeah. Anything interesting here? Excellent heavy jacket is kind of interesting. A good blanket is very interesting. The staff college, the commissar isn't bad. This is also fairly good. Oh, this is great. So items are more expensive here. But this is very good. And the heavy saddle isn't terrible. Excellent Jaeger rifle is of note. 2 excellent Jaeger rifles, I should say. But what we really need is we need to focus on our manpower and our ammunition. We are out of both, so let's not spend anything on items quite yet. Let's go ahead and improve our recovery and replenishment some more. Let's buy up some manpower. That's enough to cover our losses. Let's buy up some ammunition and restock everyone. It's like we'll need some more. Might as well just buy it all, I guess. Okay. That's good. Let's go ahead and sell some things. We'll buy that because it's pretty dang good. And you have a basic one that we could swap out, or I could give these guys the excellent one. Yeah, let's open up a slot and then throw this excellent treatise on them. I think that was like really what stood out the most to me. Excellent tea would be good to have for our artillery. So, do I want to buy this right now? I think I will. Because I think we don't run into excellent tea everywhere. And I'll give it to you guys. Yeah. Do a quick sort. I could technically put these wooden stakes on our 2 grenadier units. So I guess I can keep them for that. Oh, we do want to get these ramrods on to our guys at some point. How much is this? 180? These guys reload very slowly. Let's go ahead and give them one of the ramrods, and then we'll give it to them because they also reload fairly slowly. That leaves us with not a whole lot of money, so why don't we sell some things? The Sewell and the Charleville, I don't think we need anymore. Okay, let's actually give you the good Sewells. But so these we don't need because we have muskets on everybody. So we can actually sell these two for a little bit of money. So let's go ahead and do that. Everything else still marginally useful at this point, so I want to keep it. Let's go ahead and check out this fort real quick. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's a good one. We just need more... We would just need more ammunition, I think, in order to... Oh, wait, no. The walls are already breached, so we just need to storm it with the grenades. We just need manpower. Okay. Let's come back down here real quick. Make sure we have enough manpower. Yeah, you have grenades, so it will eat your grenades when we do this, but that's okay. Let's go into forage mode. Yep, take advantage of the poor condition, and then seize it with grenades. Then we get a bunch of weapons, some of which are excellent quality, and we get a doctrine out of it. And we don't have the money to reroll. And two of these are campaign doctrines, so we're not going to go with that. We're going to go with Elan. That will make our cavalry a little bit better. I mean, technically it makes everyone a little bit better, but I don't really care about like my Swiss having better charge. I mean, it's useful, but not necessary. So let's go ahead, come over here and fight these guys. Oh, and the encamped army's coming for us now. A little bit scary. Okay, what are we up against? They move faster, but their range is lower. They've got quite a bit of cavalry, but it's only Hessian cavalry, so it's not too scary. Let's go ahead and get into battle. Okay, so for this battle, we're going to be having a defensive line that starts here on this hill. We're going to kind of have it at a slant because we don't want to get hit by flanking fire. It's going to do extra damage, so we're going to slant them, hopefully in such a way that they don't take flanking fire. I want to have our 6-pounder guns here loaded up with canister, able to fire through a gap, ideally. If they can't, that's okay. We'll have a Swiss unit here, maybe a Swiss unit here, and then the last Swiss unit here. We're going to have 2 German units coming up over here, along with all of our cavalry. Chasseurs weren't given an order, so we're going to rectify that. Sorry, Chasseurs. And I won't make you run all the way. At least definitely not while you're going through the woods. And let's see if we can make a little gap here for the artillery, which it looks like we can. And the reason I'm concentrating so much cavalry over here is because this is where they have a lot of really good British line units, and they also have extremely good accuracy, whereas on this end, it's Hanoverians that are pretty lackluster in accuracy. They're not especially good in melee, so I'm not really too concerned about the Hanoverians, and I'm not really too concerned about the Hessians either. This is going to be, if we can just break this part of their line, then that's going to be the most important part. Unfortunately, they don't really have much cavalry here in support. They have like one cavalry unit. It's got an officer, so if we can kill that officer, kill this officer, that would be huge. Let's go ahead and make sure that we're getting everyone set up here. Start moving up our cavalry a little bit. Over here. How are we doing? Go ahead and unlimber. You come park over here. You guys can unlimber. I want to give you guys a I want to give you guys a little bit more room to come up here and to use your canister. Pull you up just a little bit. French Guard will be here to support, as will these Fusiliers. You guys come forward. What do I do with you? Maybe we just switch you over to round shot. Switch over to canister. Hold your fire for a minute. You guys can fire. Are they able to hit us? Yeah, because they have excellent Jaeger rifles, of course. Start pulling some units forward. Looks like we're gonna get charged. Let's counter. And then let's start working our way down the line. Open fire. Pull back. Yep. So charge in. You guys can come this way. Shatter that unit. Bring your Ushaball. Let's get them. Let's get these foot guard to turn. Okay, let's get you back into an attack column. And charging over here. They have taken their eye off the prize, so we're going to hit them for that. Let's come back over here, make sure everything's okay. Let's get set up. These guys are spent. I can't believe those guys are hanging on. The chasseur. We need to pull back. Switch you to round shot. Need to pull the grenadiers over here. You guys need to come over this way. Dude, we're getting messed up by those Jaeger rifles. Where's the general? Pull the general this way. Okay, let's send gendarmerie, them over here. Okay, let's charge in. Somebody shattered. Oh, the gendarmerie. I think they got hit by like our own guys. Let's see if I can pull the dragoons back. Okay, let's pull the general up here. Okay, you guys are good. Let's help out our guard friends. You guys are pretty spent. Let's pull you back. You guys take over on the line. Let's pull back the French guard. Okay, let's have the dragoons finish them. All artillery, focus these guys. You guys get turned. Chasseur, move forward. Okay, that unit is gone, so it's literally just this one Grenadier Cheval down here. Oh shoot. Pull the chasseur back. There's the general. Him over here. And we should win this. Okay, and that'll be it. Okay, that ended up being a little bit trickier than I thought it would be. I think we just had too many Hanoverian units that got around the flank, and I think they started doing like a bunch of flanking damage, and I just did not respond quickly enough to make sure that they weren't flanking us. We did get some really good stuff to sell, and we can throw the basket hilt hangers on our Grenadier / French Guard units. Go ahead and take the conscription option. And I don't know if I want more charge per se. Flanking fire damage? I don't know either. We re-roll, I'm kind of scared, but we're gonna get like even worse options. So I'll go with the Elan. It does make our cavalry better, and our cavalry is like our offensive force. Our line infantry just kind of holds. Let's see. We got an excellent large canteen here, so we can give that to you. Excellent Neustadt. Oh, yeah, I forgot we got these like excellent muskets and stuff. I should have been throwing on our guys. Excellent Jönköping is going to be really good for you. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. French Dragoons, I think I'm just going to leave them as Dragoons so that we're getting the extra 2% morale damage from our, here we go, combined arms. And then, yeah, we gotta assign the Liège and the Neustadt. What are you? Okay. You'll be a little less accurate, but you'll be kind of better at everything. And okay, are you guys the only ones with good muskets? Yes, so let's go ahead and throw the excellent Liège on you and the excellent Neustadt on you. That does make them slightly less accurate, but it improves like almost everything else. And I think I'll bleed our cavalry here of a little bit of their ammunition to make sure that other guys get more ammunition stocked up. Let's throw a basket hilt hanger on you. And all these weapons we can now sell. We should look to do that, and we should look to sell that. And probably could look to sell these treatises as well. We'll see. That other marauder went up here. I really like to visit a town and do some finagling here. Let's go ahead and take the replenishment. Okay. There's no ammunition here, and that's kind of what we really need is ammunition. Other Marauder army is up here. It's a little bit smaller than the last one we fought. Let's go ahead and come visit this slum real quick. Okay, they are raiding down a village over there. Yes, I will pay for knowledge. So now we know where the third encamped army is, and we know where this other patrol is. And I can always take more ammunition off of these guys and give it to our other units, so I think we'll just run up and fight this other Marauder army. Oh, that's pretty sick. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, sweet. Excellent carbine. We can throw on them. Boom. Then we've got this good Jönköping You can throw on them just for the better stats. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, we can go ahead and sell that now, and we can sell this. We do have a lot of money, so I might throw a couple of items on here for units that still have item slots that they can use. Here, let's do that. That'll help a little bit with our ammunition problems. We do have a Tompion. Does anyone need one? No, none of you guys do. Canteen wouldn't be terrible. Regimental staff engineer wouldn't be terrible either. I know we could give the gunner implement to one of our guys here. We'd give it to them. We'd also give it to these fellas. How about that? Let's do that. Okay. Let's save some of our ammunition, or not ammunition, some of our money. Come up here. And we're pretty much fully recovered. These guys have better cavalry, and unfortunately they did get quite a bit of cavalry. So I think this time around we're going to be far less aggressive with our cavalry and just let them come to us. But we can knock out these units pretty easily with our artillery and with our very good line infantry. So we'll go ahead and be right back. Okay, so for this battle, we're going to be forming a defensive line that kind of starts over here, and it's going to extend over to here. And I'm having the Swiss make up the bulk of that line. We're going to have a Swiss unit here, a Swiss unit here, and a Swiss unit here. And then we're going to have a German unit over here. And I've got some artillery out over here for now, but I can swing these guys around and extend our line if we need to. I've kind of got the same thing going on over here where we're going to have a German unit here that can extend the line if needed, and then I'm going to have a German Fusilier unit in reserve as needed. I might even position them over here so that they can get in front of the artillery if needed. And I've got the French Guard over here. I've got these guys here. Go ahead and set up. Start setting up in these locations. Okay, so here they come. And I'm being very defensive with the cavalry. Their cavalry actually doesn't seem that great. Like, it's got 66 charge, 61 melee, right? And all of them are fairly similar to that, or worse. With the exception of these Dragoon Guards, the Dragoon Guards are a little bit more respectable. But I just don't want to get overwhelmed, because they do have a lot of cavalry. So I don't want to, like, have, like, 3 charge in, like, the same unit, and then we get overwhelmed and lose them. Yeah, I'm gonna have you guys come up even closer, because this is a little bit scary the way I've got you guys positioned. I'm gonna go ahead and get you guys ready to swing out wide and get on the flank. You guys hold your fire for now. I might just preemptively... Here, what if I were to do this? And we bring you guys up a little this way. Maybe bring you in like that. And then we've got a little hole here. Go ahead and do that. Okay, I feel a little bit more comfortable with this. But I still kind of want everyone to hold their fire. Bring you around. What's the range on these guys? 122? Oh, they got nothing. Okay. So we're gonna bait them into... We're gonna bait them into crossing the river, and then we'll hop on the hill, is my idea there. You guys over here. You guys can move forward. Okay, they're still not in range. Kind of taking their time. You guys are gonna hold your fire. You guys are going to into a line, but you'll also hold your fire. You guys will hold your fire. You guys can just start shooting whenever. That's fine, I think. Bring up our general, because I left him sitting in the back. I think this foot guard is their most dangerous line infantry in terms of accuracy. So I think we might focus them. Is this morale in charge? These guys should be attacking because they don't have like any artillery at all. Okay, there they go. Open fire on the foot guards. And then we're gonna wait for them to come up a little bit closer. And then we move. Probably once they like come down from that hill. Okay, let's advance. You guys turn to fight the Dragoon Guard. You guys come up. Oh shoot, you guys open fire. Let's open fire here. Need to keep an eye on the Dragoon Guard, keep our Gendarmerie close, keep our Dragoons close. You know what they say, keep your Gendarmerie close, but keep your Dragoons closer. Very common saying. Okay, I think the Chasseurs are gonna get charged here. Let's pull them back. Just do a quick check, everything looks good on the line. And then let's get ready to charge in. Okay, looking good there, looking good here. Let's bring our Fusiliers in this way. What's going on here? Come back over here. Make sure nothing insane is happening. Something kind of insane is happening. Let's pull you guys back. Okay. Everyone get back, get back. Ooh. Okay. How's the Royal Artillery doing? They're fine. They're not taking hits. Goons, get ready to chase them off. Okay, let's do a quick inspection. Things looking fine at the moment. Chester. Ooh. See if you can try to hit that cavalry. You guys come help out over here. Goons, charge back. Gendarmerie, come this way. Okay, awesome. Keep chasing them. You guys hold your fire, you guys hold your fire. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know why that foot decided to charge in, but they did. These guys... Okay. So they're not going to come back. Let's pull back before that foot starts shooting at us. And then let's go ahead and set it up so that our cavalry can finish them off. Looks like they're going after the Volunteer Hussar. Let's get the Royal Cav coming. You guys hold your fire for now. Okay, they're still coming after the Volunteer Hussar, which is totally fine. Oops, looks like they've changed targets. Gendarmerie, let's go. Okay, perfect. Losses weren't too bad. I mean, this unit took some damage. Our Grandier Cheval and this unit took a little bit of damage, but overall I don't think that was too bad. So we shouldn't have to take reservists. We definitely don't want to buy reservists here. Food would be good. I want all that veterancy. There's a fair bit of veterancy we could get before fighting the whatchamacallits, the encamped armies. Also a lot of money and ammunition. Let's go ahead and take the money and ammunition, just because I don't know when we're going to be able to restock. Get extra melee, receive fewer prisoners. At this point, prisoners probably don't matter as much. But I kind of like it. But also we have plenty of money to reroll, so let's go ahead and do that. I don't really like any of these. Taking less morale damage could be good. Well-kept arms isn't terrible. Let's go ahead and reduce the morale damage we receive. Good grief, it's raining hard. So we'll do that. We'll get ammunition back on our guys. Yeah, they're eating up a lot of ammunition. I didn't even know you guys fired. I probably should have told you to hold fire if you did fire. Maybe I just didn't give you ammunition from last time. What have we got? Oh, this is good. Throw that on these guys, make them a little bit better. These halberds are actually really good for just inflicting a ton of morale damage, so let's do that. Let's give you a heavy socket bayonet. Oh man, we got some excellent skull caps. We have so much stuff. Excellent tompions. Give that to you. I'll give you a good tompion. Yeah, we just have so much stuff. Man, do we want melee or cover effectiveness? Maybe cover effectiveness? Just because in the encamped battles, there's going to be a lot of artillery, and if we can get a little bit of more cover effectiveness, then that's going to reduce the losses that we're taking from the artillery, and I mean also from line infantry, right? When they start shooting at us. It's a really good saber. Go ahead and throw it on our gendarmerie. Them even more insane charge. And then I could give you guys this and sell the cuirassier sword, which I think might be the move. Excellent Yon Shopping. I mean, I think we can just sell it. A good socket bayonet we want to throw on one of our guys for sure. Here, take a good socket bayonet. But yeah, I think we just sell this at the moment. And we sell our bronze 6-pounder. We sell this. We can go ahead and throw these skull caps onto some of our guys. I'm gonna put it on our best units, like the Grenadier à Cheval, and probably the French Royal Cavalry. We are going to need some food soon. Oh, flying batteries, right. I forgot about that. There's these 2 encamped armies, and then there's the patrol over here. Why don't we come over here. Food isn't too expensive, so let's buy up some food here. I don't think, yeah, we definitely don't want to buy reservists because it's going to be more expensive because it was looted and because of this. But we will buy up some ammunition. Let's just take a peek at their items. And apparently their units too, just for fun. Oh, you know what? Something we could do is this counts for if you have a unit in reserve. So we could buy an Irish Fusilier and just like throw them in the reserves, and then we'd be getting an extra 2% morale damage. We could do that. But would I rather like go in and buy like a really nice cannon for one of our guys? Maybe. Let's try to sell off some stuff here. Let's just see how much money we wind up with. Okay, so we've got a fair bit of money. I am a little tempted, actually, to buy the Irish Fusiliers. Tell you what, we're going to go ahead and end the episode here, and I will make a determination in the next episode whether we take those Fusiliers or not. So, hope you guys are enjoying the content. If you are, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. I appreciate you guys, and we'll see you in the next episode.